What I'm about to tell you could save you hundreds of dollars on your next flight. Last month alone, I witnessed travelers lose over $2,000 in unexpected fees because they didn't know about these new airline policies. And honestly, after what happened to me at Denver Airport, I realized the travel industry is quietly implementing changes that are designed to catch you off guard. Airlines are making more money than ever, but not from lower ticket prices. They're extracting revenue through sneaky rule changes, hidden fees, and policy updates that most travelers never hear about until it's too late. Today, I'm breaking down the 10 most shocking changes that are hitting passengers right now in 2025. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I share daily updates that help travelers avoid hidden fees and travel smarter. Let's start with something that seems innocent, but is costing travelers serious money. Airlines have been quietly shrinking overhead bin sizes while keeping the same carry-on dimensions posted on their websites. I discovered this firsthand when my regulation-sized bag got rejected on multiple flights. The problem is that newer regional jets and budget carriers are installing custom bins that are technically smaller, but they'll never advertise this limitation up front. What makes this worse is that budget airlines are now enforcing strict weight limits on carry-ons. Some carriers have dropped the limit to just 15 pounds. Miss that weight requirement and you're looking at $60 to $80 in surprise fees at the gate. The solution is simple but crucial. Always use a soft-shell suitcase that can compress slightly and never pack to the absolute maximum dimensions or weight limits. Now for something that broke the hearts of loyal customers everywhere. Southwest Airlines completely abandoned their core value proposition. They've started charging for bags, killing their no-expiration flight credits, and eliminating open seating. As of May 2025, Southwest now charges $35 for your first bag and $45 for your second. They're also implementing assigned seating in 2026, becoming just another generic airline with premium upgrades. For families who used to rely on Southwest's free bag policy, this represents a hidden 30 to 40% price increase. United Airlines just implemented the harshest check-in policy in American aviation. Miss their 45-minute domestic check-in deadline by even 1 minute, and you're automatically denied boarding. Their own agents can't override this system. I tested this personally, and watched the computer deny boarding passes exactly 44 minutes before departure. United is forcing everyone into their app ecosystem while eliminating flexibility for last-minute travelers. Airport security has gone high-tech in ways that might surprise you. TSA isn't just scanning what you pack anymore. They're using artificial intelligence to analyze how you pack. Dense, cluttered, or unusual packing patterns trigger automatic manual searches. The solution is organization. Use packing cubes to separate electronics, keep liquids and snacks near the top, and make laptops easily accessible. Don't overstuff your carry-on because a bag bursting at the seams gets flagged as potential concealment, even when everything inside is legal. Safety concerns have triggered worldwide power bank restrictions that are catching travelers off guard. Following a lithium battery incident earlier this year, airlines are confiscating power banks that were perfectly legal just months ago. The new limit is 100 watt-hours or 27,000 milliamp hours maximum. But here's the real problem. If your power bank's label is worn off or unclear, they'll confiscate it regardless of actual capacity. Southwest was first to ban using power banks stored in overhead bins. They must stay in your personal item under the seat where crew can monitor them. Stick to well-known brands, keep capacity under 20,000 milliamp hours, and always pack them in your personal item. And while you're protecting your devices, don't forget to protect your trip too. I always recommend getting travel insurance before you fly. Generali Travel Insurance is one of the most trusted names for trip protection, medical emergencies, and baggage coverage all in one plan. It only takes a minute to get a quick quote online. I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out before your next flight. American travelers are getting blindsided by new entry requirements for the United Kingdom. Starting January 2025, Americans need to pay $18 for an electronic travel authorization just to visit the UK. Miss this step and your airline won't let you board. Airlines are checking for this authorization at check-in, not at your destination, because they're responsible for flying you home if you get denied entry. The application takes 2 to 5 days for approval, so you can't handle this at the airport. Download the official UK government app and complete this before booking your flight. Delta has quietly implemented discriminatory pricing that penalizes solo travelers up to $90 per ticket compared to couples or groups. I tested this myself and couldn't believe the results. The same route costs $249 for one passenger, but only $159 per person when booking for two. This isn't a group discount because booking for 3, 4, or 5 people maintains the same per-person rate as 2 passengers. Delta built this discrimination directly into their fare rules, targeting business travelers who often fly solo. The backlash was so intense that Delta removed this pricing from many routes, but it's still active on select flights. Here's something that caught international travelers completely by surprise. Turkey has started issuing massive fines to passengers who stand up before the seatbelt sign turns off. We're talking hundreds to thousands of dollars per violation. Istanbul processes millions of connecting passengers every year, making this a massive trap for international travelers. Flight attendants are required to report violations, and Turkish authorities are enforcing this aggressively. This applies to all flights entering Turkish airspace, not just Turkish Airlines. So if you're connecting through Istanbul to anywhere in Europe, Asia, or Africa, stay seated until that sign goes off. Airlines have ended the game of sneaking through multiple personal items with artificial intelligence and handheld scanners. Gate agents can now detect bag density and count items through X-ray technology. I watched a passenger get charged $89 because she had a small purse inside her backpack that agents considered 2 items. Budget airlines are the worst offenders, using this as a major revenue generator. Their gate agents are incentivized to catch violations, and fees often exceed your original ticket price. The number one change that could destroy your travel plans is the unprecedented rate of international route cancellations. Airlines are cutting routes to focus on more profitable destinations, leaving travelers stranded with limited options and sky-high prices. European bookings to the United States are down 10%, while Canada to US bookings have collapsed by 33%. Major carriers are eliminating US routes entirely, focusing on Mexico, Brazil, and the Caribbean instead. This creates fewer flight options, higher fares, and zero flexibility. The days of last-minute international flight deals are over. These changes represent systematic shifts designed to extract more revenue while reducing flexibility. But now you're prepared. You know the traps and the workarounds. The key is staying informed and adapting your travel strategy accordingly. Always book your travel early, consider backup routes, and don't skip travel insurance. I personally use Generali travel insurance because they specialize in travel coverage. From medical emergencies to cancellations, they've got you covered. You'll find the link below if you'd like to check their plans before your next trip. The travel industry is evolving rapidly, and passengers who adapt will save money and avoid frustration. Those who don't will keep paying the price of ignorance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow traveler. And if you want to keep saving money on your trips, tap the video on your screen right now to uncover more insider travel secrets.